Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel The World Coin. On this channel, we explore rare and valuable coins from around the world. Old dollar coins, error coins, and hidden treasures that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you love coin collecting, or want to know the real value of coins you already own, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss an update. Let's get started with today's rare coin. I have 3 videos of 5 cents. So let's get started. The 1969 United States 5 cents coin with the D mint mark is a classic and highly collectible issue from the historic Jefferson nickel, widely recognized for its enduring design featuring Monticello and its connection to one of America's most influential founding fathers. Struck at the Denver facility of the United States Mint, the small D mint mark appears to the right of Jefferson's portrait on the obverse, identifying the coin's origin and distinguishing it from Philadelphia and San Francisco issues of the same year. Although millions of 1969 D nickels were produced for circulation, the true collectible potential of this coin lies in its condition rarity, strike quality, and the presence of valuable mint-era varieties that can dramatically increase its market value from just 5 cents to hundreds or even thousands of dollars in exceptional cases. The obverse design features the dignified left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, originally created by Felix Schlag in 1938. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1969, surround the portrait. In very fine condition, the coin retains visible hair detail above Jefferson's ear, clear separation of hair strands near the temple, and defined contours of the cheek and jawline, although moderate wear is present on the highest points of the design. The lettering remains bold and readable, and the overall appearance reflects honest circulation without heavy damage. This level of preservation makes the coin appealing to collectors who seek well-defined circulated examples for album sets. The reverse showcases the iconic image of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate, rendered in a symmetrical architectural style. The inscriptions, "E pluribus unum," United States of America, and 5 cents, frame the building. In very fine grade, the columns of Monticello remain visible, the steps are distinguishable though slightly worn, and the legends are sharp and clear. The coin's composition is the standard copper-nickel alloy introduced in 1946, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. While it contains no precious metal, its value is driven entirely by collector demand, grade, strike quality, and rarity of varieties rather than intrinsic metal content. One of the most important factors affecting the value of the 1969 D nickel is strike sharpness, particularly the detail of the steps at the base of Monticello. Collectors highly prize coins displaying full steps, meaning the horizontal lines of the steps are completely separated and uninterrupted. Such sharply struck examples are significantly scarcer than typical circulation strikes. In high mint state grades with full steps designation from Professional Grading Services, 1969 D nickels have achieved strong auction results, sometimes reaching into the hundreds and in rare top population cases even exceeding $1,000. Even though very fine condition coins show circulation wear, they still retain strong architectural detail and can serve as desirable collectible pieces when well preserved. Another major driver of value is the presence of mint errors and varieties. The 1969 D nickel is known among collectors for double die varieties, where letters or numbers show visible doubling caused by die misalignment during production. Off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, die cracks, cut errors, and other striking anomalies also occur and are highly sought after. These errors are far less common than regular issues and can command impressive premiums depending on visibility and certification. Authenticated examples graded by respected services such as PCGS or NGC often bring competitive bidding in auctions due to their scarcity and uniqueness. Historically, the 1969 D Jefferson nickel represents late 1960s American coinage, a period marked by social change, economic shifts, and evolving mint technology. Billions of nickels circulated through everyday commerce, yet only a fraction survived in high-quality collectible condition. Many were heavily used in vending machines, transportation systems, and daily retail transactions, leading to widespread wear. Over time, attrition and damage reduced the supply of attractive examples, especially those with strong strikes and minimal contact marks. As a result, collectors today must carefully examine surviving coins to identify premium quality specimens. In the current market, a typical circulated 1969 D nickel remains worth face value. However, a very fine example with pleasing eye appeal can hold a modest premium among collectors assembling date and mint sets. High-grade uncirculated coins with full steps designation or rare air varieties can reach values from several $100s to well over $1,000 depending on grade and rarity. Registry set competition has further increased demand for top-certified examples, pushing prices upward for coins with superior strike quality and preservation. In conclusion, the 1969 United States Monticello 5-cent coin with the D mint mark in very fine condition is far more than an ordinary nickel. It is a continuation of a historic series honoring Thomas Jefferson, a representation of American coinage during a transformative era, and a collectible with genuine potential for significant market value when preserved in exceptional condition or discovered with rare mint errors. While many examples remain common, the finest survivors and rarest varieties prove that even a small 5-cent coin can hold remarkable numismatic importance and achieve values ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars in the right circumstances. Next video. The 1964 United States 5-cent coin with no mint mark is one of the most historically significant and widely collected issues in the long-running Jefferson nickel, representing the final year before major changes in U.S. coinage composition and minting policy took place in the mid-1960s. Struck at the Philadelphia facility of the United States Mint, the absence of a mint mark confirms its Philadelphia origin, since coins from this mint did not carry a P mint mark at that time. The year 1964 is particularly important in American numismatic history because it marked the last year before the removal of silver from dimes and quarters in 1965, and during this period coin production was dramatically increased due to a nationwide coin shortage. As a result, 1964 nickels were struck in enormous numbers, yet high-quality examples with sharp detail and minimal surface damage remain surprisingly desirable and, in certain conditions or varieties, can command impressive premiums reaching into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars. The obverse of the 1964 no mint mark nickel features the familiar left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag and first introduced in 1938. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1964, appear clearly around the portrait. In very fine condition, Jefferson's hair detail above the ear remains visible, though lightly worn, and the contours of the cheek and jawline are still defined. The lettering remains bold and readable, and while moderate circulation wear is evident on the highest points, the overall design integrity is strong. Very fine grade coins are especially appealing to collectors who appreciate circulated pieces that retain character without excessive damage or heavy smoothing. The reverse displays the iconic image of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate, centered with architectural symmetry. The inscriptions, "E pluribus unum," United States of America, and 5 cents, frame the building. In very fine condition, the columns of Monticello remain distinct, the central doorway is visible, and the steps are partially separated though showing wear. The legends remain sharp, contributing to strong eye appeal. The coin's composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel, the standard alloy used for nickels since 1946 after the end of World War II silver alloy issues. Although it contains no precious metal, its numismatic value depends heavily on strike quality, condition rarity, and the presence of special varieties or mint errors. One of the most important aspects of the 1964 no mint mark nickel is strike quality, particularly the detail of the steps at the base of Monticello. Collectors place a premium on coins exhibiting full steps, where the horizontal lines of the steps are clearly separated and uninterrupted. Because 1964 was a high production year, dies were often used extensively, leading to weaker strikes and less defined step details. Therefore, sharply struck full steps examples are scarce and highly sought after. In top mint state grades certified by professional grading services, 1964 nickels with full steps designation have achieved auction results in the hundreds and, in rare top population cases, even exceeding $1,000. Additionally, the 1964 issue is known for valuable mint error varieties. Doubled die obverses, where the lettering or date shows visible doubling, are particularly desirable. Other errors such as off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, die cracks, cuds, and repunched mint marks on Denver issues from the same year have captured strong collector interest. Although the Philadelphia no mint mark coins do not feature repunched mint marks, they can still exhibit striking anomalies that significantly raise their value. Certified error examples often bring competitive bids at auction due to their rarity and distinctiveness. Historically, the 1964 nickel represents a pivotal moment in American coinage. The early 1960s coin shortage led to massive production increases, extended die usage, and widespread hoarding of coins. Billions of coins were produced, yet heavy circulation and handling reduced the number of well-preserved specimens over time. Many coins were stored in rolls, but bag marks and contact abrasions from bulk handling affected surface quality. As decades passed, only a small percentage survived in premium condition. This gradual attrition enhances the long-term collectability of high-grade and sharply struck examples. In today's market, an average circulated 1964 no mint mark nickel remains worth face value. However, a very fine example with pleasing surfaces and strong detail can carry a modest premium among collectors building date sets. High-grade mint state coins with full steps designation or dramatic mint errors can command prices ranging from several $100s to over $1,000 depending on condition and rarity. Registry set competition continues to increase demand for the finest certified pieces, driving premiums for coins with exceptional luster, minimal contact marks, and sharp architectural detail. In conclusion, the 1964 United States Monticello 5-cent coin with no mint mark in very fine condition is far more than an ordinary nickel. It represents the final year before significant changes in U.S. coinage, embodies the enduring legacy of Thomas Jefferson, and stands as a symbol of a transformative period in American economic history. While many examples remain common, the best preserved, sharply struck, and rare air varieties demonstrate that even a small 5-cent coin can hold remarkable numismatic importance and achieve values from hundreds to thousands of dollars when condition, rarity, and collector demand align in the marketplace. Next video. The 1976 United States Monticello 5-cent coin with the D mint mark is an important and highly collectible issue from the historic Jefferson nickel series, representing America's coinage during the bicentennial era when patriotic spirit and national pride were at a peak. Struck at the Denver facility of the United States Mint, the small D mint mark appears to the right of the portrait on the obverse, clearly identifying its origin. Although 1976 is widely associated with special bicentennial designs on quarters, half dollars, and dollars, the Jefferson nickel retained its classic Monticello design, making it a continuation of a long-standing American tradition that dates back to 1938. Despite high mintage numbers, carefully preserved examples in very fine condition and especially those in high mint state grades with exceptional strike quality can command strong premiums in today's collector market, sometimes reaching into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars for elite certified specimens. The obverse of the 1976 D nickel features the familiar left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1976, surround Jefferson's profile. In very fine condition, moderate circulation wear is visible on the highest points of the design, particularly on Jefferson's hair above the ear and along the jawline, yet the hair strands remain partially separated, the cheek contour is defined, and all lettering is bold and readable. This level of preservation makes the coin appealing for collectors who appreciate circulated examples with strong remaining detail and historical character. The reverse displays the iconic image of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate, centered in symmetrical architectural form. The inscriptions, "E pluribus unum," United States of America, and 5 cents, frame the structure. In very fine grade, the columns of Monticello remain visible though slightly worn, the central doorway is distinct, and portions of the steps are still defined though not fully separated. The legends remain crisp and clear, contributing to attractive eye appeal. The coin's composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel, the standard alloy used for nickels since 1946. While it contains no silver or precious metal content, its collectible value is determined by strike sharpness, surface preservation, rarity of varieties, and market demand rather than intrinsic metal value. One of the most critical value factors for the 1976 D nickel is the strike quality, especially the detail of the steps at the base of Monticello. Collectors prize coins displaying full steps, meaning the horizontal lines of the steps are clearly separated and uninterrupted across their entire width. Due to high-speed production and die wear during the mid-1970s, many coins exhibit weakly struck steps. Therefore, sharply struck full steps examples are significantly scarcer and highly sought after. In high mint state grades certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, 1976D nickels with full steps designation have achieved impressive auction results, ranging from several $100s to well over $1,000 for top population coins. In addition to strike quality, mint errors and varieties greatly enhance value potential. The 1976D nickel can be found with double die varieties where the lettering or date exhibits visible doubling, off-center strikes where the design is misaligned, clipped planchettes where a portion of the metal blank is missing, die cracks, cuds, and other striking anomalies caused during production at the Denver Mint. These errors are far less common than standard issues and are actively pursued by collectors who specialize in mint mistakes. Authenticated examples, particularly those with dramatic visual impact, can command strong premiums at auction. Historically, the 1976D Jefferson nickel represents America's bicentennial year, a time of celebration marking 200 years since the Declaration of Independence. Although the nickel's design did not change for the bicentennial, it circulated alongside commemorative quarters and half dollars that did feature special reverses. This historical context adds a layer of national significance to the coin, as it was part of the currency used during a landmark year in American history. Over time, attrition, heavy circulation, and storage conditions reduced the number of well-preserved examples, especially those meeting strict high-grade standards. Many coins were stored in bags or rolls, leading to contact marks and abrasions that limit the number of premium survivors available today. In today's marketplace, a standard circulated 1976D nickel in average condition remains worth face value. However, a very fine example with strong detail and pleasing surfaces may command a small collector premium, particularly among those building complete date and mint sets. The true market excitement lies in high-grade uncirculated coins with full steps designation or rare mint errors, which can achieve prices ranging from hundreds to even thousands of dollars depending on certification, rarity, and demand. Registry set competition among advanced collectors continues to push prices higher for the finest known examples with sharp strikes and minimal surface flaws. In conclusion, the 1976 United States Monticello 5-cent coin with the D Mint mark in very fine condition is more than a simple 5-cent piece from the bicentennial era. It is a continuation of one of America's longest-running coin designs, a tribute to Thomas Jefferson's legacy, and a collectible with genuine potential for significant market value when preserved in exceptional condition or discovered with rare mint errors. While millions were produced, only a limited number exhibit the sharp strike quality and superior preservation required to achieve premium prices, proving that even a modest nickel from 1976 can hold remarkable numismatic importance and reach values from hundreds to thousands of dollars under the right circumstances. So if you enjoyed this rare coin history video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos about valuable coins from around the world.